You were here in October promoting Star Wars, and here you are again in March promoting Star Wars.
What the hell?
Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating life of one of Hollywood's most enduring stars, the legendary Harrison Ford. If you're a fan of Indiana Jones, Star Wars, or just love hearing stories about hard-earned success and high-flying adventures, you're in the right place. We'll also touch on some of the personal challenges Ford has faced over the years, because let's face it, behind every Hollywood icon, there's a real human being with ups and downs. So buckle up and join us for a whirlwind tour of Harrison Ford's life, both on and off the screen. Oh, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more in-depth looks at your favorite celebrities. Let's start with where Harrison Ford spends his hard-earned cash, on some seriously epic hobbies. If you thought he left all the adventure to his on-screen characters, think again. This man's life is packed with adrenaline-fueled pastimes. First on the list, aviation. Yep, Harrison Ford is not only a licensed pilot, but he's also the proud owner of several aircraft, including a vintage Waco Taper Wing, a de Havilland Beaver, and a Bell 407 helicopter. Flying isn't just a hobby for Ford, it's a passion. He's been known to take to the skies for more than just leisure. In fact, he's helped out in search and rescue missions, and has even flown fellow actors like Star Wars co-star Mark Hamill. Can you imagine getting flying lessons from the guy who played Han Solo? Talk about surreal. But Ford's love for adventure doesn't stop at flying. When he's not soaring through the clouds, he's likely somewhere deep in the wilderness. Harrison is an avid outdoorsman, frequently spotted hiking, fishing, and river rafting. He has a deep appreciation for nature, and it's something he loves sharing with his family. Whether it's trekking through forests or rafting down rivers, Ford's connection to the great outdoors isn't just an escape from Hollywood, it's part of who he is, and it doesn't end there. Ford is also a skilled woodworker. When he's not filming or flying, you might find him in his workshop, crafting everything from furniture to elaborate set pieces for his kids' school plays. It's a hands-on, tactile hobby that gives him a break from the hustle and bustle of acting. Woodworking allows him to create something tangible and real, much like the unforgettable characters he's portrayed on screen. Lastly, we can't forget Ford's connection to archaeology. Unlike most actors, his on-screen role as Indiana Jones sparked a real-life interest in the field. Ford has participated in and financially supported archaeological projects around the globe. He's committed to preserving history, both in the movies and in real life. Who knew that playing an adventurer on screen could inspire such genuine passion? Now, let's turn our attention to Harrison Ford's personal life, because, as much as we love his roles, the man behind them is just as captivating. Born in Chicago in 1942, Ford grew up in a family of modest means. His father, Christopher Ford, worked in advertising, and his mother, Dorothy, was a former radio actress. Ford was always a bit of a loner as a child, and believe it or not, he was even bullied at school. Safe to say, those bullies aren't laughing now. Ford's family life has been a bit of a roller coaster, marked by 3 marriages and 5 children. His first marriage was to Mary Marquardt in 1964. They had 2 sons together, Benjamin and Willard. Fun fact, Benjamin is a successful chef and even owns a restaurant in Los Angeles, while Willard runs his own business as a clothing designer. Ford and Mary divorced in 1979, and the actor soon moved on. In 1983, Ford married screenwriter Melissa Matheson, and the couple had 2 children, Malcolm and Georgia. Unfortunately, Ford and Matheson divorced in 2004. But despite the separation, the 2 maintained a close relationship, especially for the sake of their children. Malcolm is now a musician, and Georgia is an actress who has appeared in several films, including Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. In a heart-wrenching turn of events, Melissa Matheson passed away in 2015 after a battle with cancer. Though they had been divorced for over a decade, Ford was deeply affected by her passing. He's known to visit her grave regularly, a poignant reminder of the connection they shared, even after their marriage ended. However, life has brought some joy Ford's way. In 2010, he married actress Callista Flockhart. who you probably remember from her starring role in Ally McBeal. The couple adopted a son, Liam, and Ford has been a dedicated father, often taking him on trips to enjoy nature and the outdoors. Even though he's one of Hollywood's biggest stars, Ford has always prioritized his family, balancing his legendary career with his role as a loving husband and father. Alright, let's switch gears and talk about the moolah. Harrison Ford is one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, but he didn't just stumble into success. In fact, his journey to stardom started with him doing carpentry work while trying to make a name for himself in the acting world. He was building cabinets and furniture to support his acting dreams, a far cry from the glamorous life we associate with him today. His big break came when he landed the role of Han Solo in Star Wars. That one part changed everything, catapulting him to global fame and making him a household name. After Star Wars, Ford went on to play a slew of iconic characters, including Indiana Jones, Rick Deckard in Blade Runner, and Dr. Richard Kimball in The Fugitive. Each role not only added to his legend, but also fattened his paycheck. For example, he earned a cool $20 million for his role in Air Force One. Not bad for a day at the office, right? Today, Ford's estimated net worth stands at around $300 million. That's right, $300 million. His fortune is the result of decades of hard work, not just in front of the camera, but also as a producer and behind-the-scenes talent. With upcoming roles, like his part in Captain America, Brave New World, you can bet his earnings will only continue to grow. So, where does a guy with $300 million in the bank live? Let's start with Ford's favorite place, his sprawling 800-acre ranch in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Ford has described the ranch as a sanctuary, a place where he can escape the pressures of Hollywood and enjoy the solitude of nature. This isn't just a fancy getaway, it's a fully operational ranch, complete with cattle and all the rustic charm you'd expect from a Western adventure. But Wyoming isn't the only place Ford calls home. He and Callista Flockhart also own a luxurious penthouse in the Chelsea neighborhood of New York City. This 5,000-square-foot home boasts stunning views of the Manhattan skyline and is the perfect spot for the couple to unwind when they're in the city. It's the perfect blend of modern living and luxury. And let's not forget about Los Angeles. Harrison also owns a breathtaking mansion in Brentwood, one of the most sought-after neighborhoods in Hollywood. With lush gardens, a pool, and plenty of space for entertaining, this home is the epitome of California cool. It's the perfect place for Ford to relax when he's not jetting around the world for work or pleasure. When you're as adventurous as Harrison Ford, it's no surprise that you've got a thing for fast cars, powerful motorcycles, and, of course, airplanes. Let's start with his car collection. One of the crown jewels in Ford's garage is a 1955 Jaguar XK140, a classic British roadster that's as beautiful as it is powerful. Ford's love for classic cars shows that he's got an appreciation for craftsmanship and timeless design. But Ford doesn't just stick to vintage. He's also been seen driving a Tesla Model S, proving that he's just as interested in cutting-edge technology as he is in the classics. With the Tesla, Ford combines his love for speed with his commitment to the environment. Of course, Ford's passion for vehicles extends beyond just cars. He's also a motorcycle enthusiast, having been spotted on a variety of bikes, including Harley-Davidson and Triumph models. There's something undeniably cool about seeing Indiana Jones cruising down the highway on a Harley, isn't there? And we can't talk about Harrison Ford without mentioning his love for flying. As we said earlier, Ford owns several planes, and his piloting skills have come in handy more than once. In one unforgettable incident, Ford safely landed his vintage World War II training plane on a golf course after experiencing engine failure. It's just another example of his coolness under pressure, a real-life action hero. So there you have it, an in-depth look at the life of Harrison Ford. From his adventurous hobbies and incredible film career to his personal life and jaw-dropping real estate portfolio, Ford is the ultimate Hollywood legend. He's lived a life full of excitement, creativity, and passion, and even after all these years, he shows no signs of slowing down. Whether he's flying high in the sky, exploring the wilderness, or simply spending time with his family, Harrison Ford is living life to the fullest. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more deep dives into the lives of your favorite stars. Until next time, stay adventurous.